Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
And then there were 4. Semi-final Saturday. The arena's changed again. The other table's gone, so audience around 3 sides now. And it is Ronnie O'Sullivan getting us underway. Kyren Wilson had that terrific win yesterday over Neil Robertson. And there was a lot of talk about the fact Robertson was fatigued, which he was, but Kyren Wilson still played very solidly in all areas. He always prepares well for matches, and I'm sure he's looking forward to this today.
Well, he pinged that one in. That was played with a lot of confidence. This really was a sweet piece of ball striking. His long game already seems up to the task.
Yeah, like I say, he always seemed to come into matches fully focused. That maximum he made against Jackson Page, that was from his first visit to the table in that match. This table having been recovered, of course. So it may play a little differently to what they've been used to during the week.
7.
Well, he was a bit straight on the black, so he didn't have the best angle to get around for a red, but he managed it.
40.
Albeit, when he does pot this red, he's going to have to go into the other reds, I think. It seems unavoidable for me. Oh, that's a good shot. Played it ever so well.
And Kyren Wilson definitely has the belief to beat O'Sullivan. It's not an easy task, of course, but he feels he has every right to be out there, as of course he does. He's not going to wilt. And what he's looking to do is just show O'Sullivan he is up for this, and coming out, taking the game to him immediately, keeping him in his seat there.
22. Three. Third.
Big breakthrough came 2015. He won the Shanghai Masters, beat Ding Junhui, Mark Allen, and then Judd Trump to win it. So he had a very tough draw. Missed that one. That's a surprise. He's going along well there.
It is a surprise. I didn't see that one happening. He has put the red on top of the black, which is a small consolation, but only a small one. It's a question of whether the black pots, and Ronnie now inspecting from the right side of the table what shot he'd have on the black. It's not an easy shot, this, because the red just under his cueing line, distraction. Knocked it in well. It's going to be hard here because of the black being a little tied up. See where he can take this break.
7.
Ronnie O'Sullivan's 76th ranking event semi-final. Stephen Hendry's been in the most with 82. Of course, tomorrow he's looking to go one clear of
8.
Hendry on the all-time list of winners with 37.
That's not a very conventional situation with the balls are. Something O'Sullivan had to think more deeply than usual about this break. Be a bit of a stretch, this, I think. Was right in the
30.
corner. Where he's got to stand from to play this shot.
40.
Well, this table might be a little more lively, as Dave rightly said. It's been recovered overnight, and he's gone too far. And a little raise of the eyebrows from O'Sullivan, felt that he got more reaction than he expected with the cue ball.
$90. 20.
I guess as far as doubles go, this was a fairly straightforward one. Both players have missed one you'd expect them to get.
Yeah, Wilson the red to the middle, and now O'Sullivan this yellow. But as I say, the arena's different again. It's in its third iteration of the week. We started with the 8 tables, yesterday 2, now 1. It's just getting more serious by the day, isn't it? And even with someone of O'Sullivan's experience, there's got to be a few butterflies out there. Well, nowhere near.
Yes, he looked absolutely terrific at the very beginning of that break when he got in off a brilliant long red. Little rueful smile. He's missed 2 now. Both of them by a way. That was not close. I don't know whether it was a kick. I didn't see anything wrong with the contact.
Remember, it's best of 11 now, so 6 frames required. Sean Murphy and Jan Bing out this evening.
Six something over the pocket. He's been looking at the shot for nearly a minute now. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, it's a very defensive shot, but in other ways it's attacking. He thinks the black is better off open for his scoring ability than Kyren's. I don't think Kyren can get him in a lot of trouble. Looking at the cue ball up in that top left-hand corner, doesn't look to be a world of trouble for O'Sullivan to play from.
Terrific.
1.
So good. Where the cue ball is there, it's on the ball cushion. Slots the red in. He's been very business-like the whole tournament. Ronnie O'Sullivan came here, as we know, needing points on the one-year list to get in the next Coral Series event, but also So quite season ranking event-wise. So just looking to build up some wins and some confidence. Certainly done that. And although there have been times in matches where players have had chances
4.
to get the better of them, they haven't taken them as of yet. Played very well yesterday against Mark Selby in the middle of that match.
5.
Oh, that's worked out very well. Kickball seemed to just arc when it was on its way into the bunch.
Well,
the two reds close together and the red in behind the yellow are going to cause him problems. Could be that he will move that red out here and the yellow potentially. It's not a certainty, but it's got the angle to shift the red.
20.
It's not a good shot, you know. He's gone too far there. And now he's had to move the red on this opportunity. That was plan B. He'd be annoyed with that. It was just a little red that he got too
96.
high up onto the pink for, which meant he couldn't play the shot he was looking to.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 26.
It's been rather odd start to the match. Just the way the balls have run.
Seemed to happen yesterday in the quarterfinals, didn't it? The first frames were a little bit like this, closely fought, and then the rest of the matches, the break started to float. Been talking about past matches between them. They played this season in Shanghai. Wilson was 5-1 up cruising. Ronnie hadn't played, basically, since the previous season. But couldn't put him away. O'Sullivan won 6-5, won that tournament. That was, of course, an invitation event. But he was there for the taking, all right, and Wilson didn't take his chance. Hughes and ours, as I was saying, it's a fast table now. But as you can see, even if it did cut, he can't see it.
Yeah, it's... you can't leave it there either, I don't think, very easily. That's a bad mistake.
Miss.
I mean, it wasn't much fun, the shot he had, but of all the things to do, clearly that was a serious error. Now it's just a question of, can Ronnie get those two reds into play? They both go into bulk pockets at worst, but I think you have bigger ideas than that. I don't know how that has missed the red. Miscalculation.
One.
So I believe he has a very slight angle. It's very slight, if anything. There it is. Can he get the two reds in play from this? Very good shot. There was hardly any margin for error there.
7. Eight.
Black to lead by 35 with 35 on.
Once again, a little straight. He hasn't got this cube under the usual impeccable control. Well, that's quite good. It's gone too far, but not much.
50.
Tends to be just getting too much on the ball on these shots. After the refurb overnight to the table.
Red effectively clinches frame, but there's nothing safe. Worried to miss it. And he has missed it. So Wilson can tie the frame, red, black and the 6 colours.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 50.
Well, it's got to hold for the black clearly, but there's quite a bit of an angle on this. You have to drag it, I think. Play at the bottom of the cue ball slowly. And he's done very well. Well, there's every chance this will go to a respot.
Eight. Ten.
Got to hold his nerve, but also this table, he's like ice. So quick.
$30. $70.
Looping a black to force a respot.
$22. $28.
O'Sullivan needed that last red, using the rest, didn't get close to it. Wilson needs the black, and the black comes back up. So a very dramatic start, and the frame's not over yet. Kyren Wilson makes the last red to black clearance. So respot black required in frame 1. Caniglio, the referee, will toss the coin.
Kyren. He's ahead again.
And Ronnie O'Sullivan's been put into bat.
Yeah, and most of the time players put black on the right cushion, Cuba on the left cushion on this shot. It's not much of a nice shot to face if the player gets it right. Yes, because the double is on here, but it's not an easy one. That's very well played. Didn't play the double there, he played exactly that. It's a good shot. If he hit the jaws of that top right pocket, he would have left it near the pocket. Kyren might have a little go at this. Sometimes you look at these and you wonder, is there an easy safety shot? If there isn't, worth having a go. Well, the double looks quite tough there, but he played it nicely again. He's played two good shots in a row here.
Seems apt as Storm Dennis heads for Britain that we've got a black ball finish in frame one.
Well, you feel he'd have to have a go at this. The balls are not as far apart as O'Sullivan would have hoped. But once again, it's not an easy one. He could play safety. Look, the up and down safety is absolutely certain. But I feel that his best option will be to knock this in.
Oh, he got so close. He got so close. And could have finished anywhere. Look at this. Had a go.
Now, Ronnie, I think, has looked at the potting angle here. It's quite thin. And again, he could play the up and down safety comfortably. There are his choices. Well, that's a strange way of playing it. A very strange way of playing it. I thought up and down the spots there, black up past the D, was a certainty.
O'Sullivan had the last red, which would have left Wilson needing 3 snookers. He missed it. Wilson cleared up for the respot. And he hasn't potted it. Wow. I think O'Sullivan thought he'd done the frame there. Nervy start to a big day of snooker. O'Sullivan then with his chance to win this first frame. And in it goes.
7.
Very dramatic start. 25 minutes settled on a respot. Ronnie O'Sullivan leads Kyren Wilson 1-0.
Okay, Google, send work destination.